I want to tell you a story. This is the story of the journey so far of the biggest business group in Africa. This is a story of sweat, blood, and tears, a story of hardship, a story of storms, a story of pain, and ultimately a story of wealth, of growth, of productivity, a story that ultimately ends in living the good life. Let these stories warm your hearts as you make the decision to partner with the most powerful and formidable business group in this part of the world. It all started in March of 2016 when we launched out our first business campaign called the Own Your Life campaign. It has been 7 years of growing from grace to grace, 7 amazing years. Like I said, this is a story of the biggest business group in Africa. We launched the Own Your Life campaign on the 13th of March 2016. And with the launch of the Own Your Life, the stakes were high. We told ourselves we're going to show people alternative ways to raise money to start a business, alternative ways to raise money to fund a business without taking loans from banks, without collateral, and without paying back the money that they have generated. And we launched out. We went all out. We picked a formidable company, AIM Global, Alliance in Motion Global, and we partnered with this company to bring our desires to life. Now, what you see on your screen right now was just a couple of the people that did the launch of the Own Your Life campaign. Very few of us right after our launch. You can see how we look there. None of us really look like somebody you really want to follow. But we so believed in our dreams that we decided to leave whatever it is that we were doing. We stopped our businesses. We stopped other jobs we were doing, and we banded together. On your screen was a resignation session of one of our colleagues when he left the bank, and we formed this business group called the Own Your Life campaign. We started running the system. You can see how we look in the pictures there, looking so young, looking so innocent, right? We had no offices of our own to do anything. For us to be able to speak to our people, to teach and train our people, we had to take hotel lobbies to talk to them. We had to use staircases to talk to them. As you can see me talking to people on a staircase, my laptop on the laps of a lady there, and I'm showing them, selling the vision to them, selling the dream to them. This was what we were going through. And we told ourselves, we were going to get to the end of this. We were going to make the best of this business. We were going to create the results that we are truly, truly worthy of. Even though we never had the cash flow, we said, yes, we're going to take this business to the next level. And so we launched this project. We went to the Alliance in Motion Global office to announce our presence. In fact, we were so new that we didn't know that the day of our launch was the anniversary day of AIM Global in Abuja. And so when we went to the office, the place was practically empty, right? We showed our faces and people laughed at us. We had to go to the anniversary venue. We came there in our uniform and we still looked ridiculous and we looked out of place in front of these people. Yet we went ahead and we conducted our launch. That is the registration desk when we started our business launch. And of course, that is the hall where we had our first business launch. Not so big a hall, but the hall was packed because we believed in what we were doing. We believed we had something to show to people, and we believed we have the capacity to produce amazing results in this country called Nigeria. And we went ahead and we launched our business. The hall was so full, it couldn't take all of us. We had to stand, some people had to stand outside and we had to show them what the business is, what the system is. We had to sell the vision to them, even though we were just using a whiteboard and a pen. And we did that outside, showed people the vision, showed people what we were about to do, make them see that the future was going to be great, that great things were going to happen from this business group. And we were relentless. We showed them. And we moved into a very tiny office, one small office that we couldn't even pay the bills. We couldn't even take care of the night bills. It was a problem. The rent was a problem. And yet we went in there, one body, as one unit, a team of people who have made up their minds to create success. And guess what? We shot the business to the next level. We started running the business. On your screen right now, you could see a couple of us who founded the system where we were running a business, just one office in Suite 8. And we didn't give up. We continued to run the system. Our presentation room was very, very small. We could seat less than 14 people. And from that presentation room, we launched the Own Your Life campaign. We started running the system. We started running our business. We kept on grinding the business. It didn't matter what the time was. We walked into the night. We kept on walking. We walked into the night. We got a second office. We walked into the night. But guess what? We did not give up. There were so many factors working against us. For one, we had no money. We're just a bunch of young men and young ladies who are trying to find their feet. We had no system to use. We had no tools, no experience, no credibility in the industry, no office space, no support system, no structure on ground. There was nothing for us to use. And it was very, very difficult for us when we started the business because we had nothing to hold on to. But you know what? We persisted. We persisted and we announced our arrival nonetheless. We told people that we were here. We told people that this is what we're going to do. We told them we're going to take this business to the next level. We told them we're going to create millionaires. We told them we're going to be the best of the best. We told them we're going to get to the top of the industry. But you know what? They laughed at us. They laughed at us so much that we doubted our dreams. They laughed at us so much that we thought we had made a mistake. They laughed at us so much that we almost regretted leaving our businesses and leaving our job. But you know what? We persisted. And then when people saw that they couldn't laugh at us and make us abandon our dreams, we were physically assaulted. So many people had to assault us physically, right? So many people had to carry us to police stations for things that we never did. So many people had to fight us physically, use things on us physically to stop us from running meetings because they saw that we were becoming successful. We were assaulted. But you know what? We persisted. And yet we didn't stop. And when they couldn't stop us by assaulting us, the slander began. They began to lie against us. They began to go to our parent company and to tell them things against us. They began to bring out false information about us and sell to the public and sell to people to make us, to belittle us and to make us people that will not be relied upon, right? But you know what? We persisted. We persisted. We were branded as a scam on social media. People went on social media and started saying things about us, right? They went there and they said our business group is a scam. You can see my name on the screen right now. They said I was a scam. They took my picture when I was running a presentation. I never knew. They took it to Nairaland and they pasted it there. They called us a scam. Not just me, so many people in our business. This was done to them. But you know what? We did not give up. We did not give up. We persisted. We persisted because we knew where we were going. We persisted because we knew that, yes, we are destined for great things. And they came to buy our conscience. When they couldn't win us by slander, when they couldn't physically assault us, they came to buy our conscience. They came in. They brought money. They brought in companies. These companies came to buy us over so that we can start doing business with them and leave the most powerful company in global that has done everything to make us happy, to make us successful, that have been paying us for a long time. They came to buy our conscience. They came to make us feel that what we are doing will be better with them than with the company that we are currently with. But you know what? We resisted them. We resisted them because we are loyal. We resisted them because we are focused. We resisted them because we know that for us to succeed, we must pitch our tent with one group and work with that one group until we became successful. But we are drained. We were exhausted. We were tired because the pressure was so much on us. Despite the pressures, despite the hardship, despite the difficulties, we persisted. We had some core things driving us, some core things working in our favor. Our hearts were pure. We had a huge dream of the future. Our vision was so clear. Our destination was so clear. We were determined to. We needed to assist those around us who we could see who were not doing very well. We were prepared to die for our success because we knew that the person who is going to win the war is the man who decides to die in that fight. We knew that we needed to produce millionaires and we hadn't produced them. We knew that God was on our side and we knew that with God on our side, we were absolutely unstoppable. So we decided never to give up. These core things had to keep on driving us and all gradually started to work out. It was such a relief because as it started to work out, the good life began to show itself. This was when we started on our journey to Philippines. For the first time, we were traveling in the business and we traveled to this most beautiful spot on your screen right now. This place is called the Canyon Cove in Batangas, Philippines, right? That is me sitting down, beautiful place, one of the most beautiful pools I've ever seen in the world. We traveled to Ethiopia. We stayed at the Starlight Hotel in Ethiopia. Took the best teas in the world produced in Ethiopia. We've traveled to the Las Casas Filipino de Acusa. We've stayed at the Twin Towers Hotel. We've traveled. We've done amazing things. The same me who was sitting down in a staircase teaching people in a staircase today operates a very palatial office because I said yes to the system, and because we resisted and we persisted and we kept on doing the business despite the obstacles. I've seen the sun set in Mauritius. I've gone parasailing in Seychelles. We've had very good laughter in some of the most beautiful places in the world today. We've had amazing meals that cut across boundaries in some of the most beautiful restaurants in the world. I've seen the 7 colored earths in Mauritius. I've crossed the risk factor bridge that connected 2 mountains. The same me who a few years before this time could not even fix my own car. Today, that same me drives a Maserati, one of the most exquisite cars in the world. That same me drives a BMW Exit, a very beautiful car that cures high blood pressure. That same me lives in one of the most beautiful estates you can find in Abuja. The same me who on your screen right now look like somebody who is a charity case. The same me emerged because I subjected myself to mentorship and I decided to push forward and produce the result that I am so truly worthy of. And we have a lot of stories of transformation in our business group, of people who came into the business group, who came from very humble background and who today are living the good life. On your screen is a young lady called Imelda. She used to sell vegetables in the market, but because we said yes to the business and because we persisted and ran this business, today this same lady who joined us, today this same lady is a proud owner of a massive, a beautiful Mercedes-Benz E-Class, and this same lady is a 7-figure earner in this most powerful and amazing business. You might want to ask yourself, can anything good come out of this one? This is a young lady who joined us at the age of 17, but guess what? She came from a very humble background and became a millionaire at 19 by working with us in this most beautiful and amazing business. And she was able to gift her parents a very beautiful home. She bought this house, she bought this land, built this house, and this house is now in custody of the family. Why? Because she said yes to the business, because she subjected herself to mentorship, because she felt she really wanted a good life. She was able to build this home and give it as a gift to her mom. What a very beautiful thing that you can have from this business group. Because of this young lady has been able to travel the world, go on amazing, exquisite vacations that she would never have been able to achieve in her life. Today, she drives an amazing Mercedes-Benz, very beautiful car. And today, she too has emerged, living the good life that is truly meant for her. And of course, the young man on your screen right now, can you imagine this young man? This young man lost his father at a very early age and had to take up a lot of responsibilities to take care of his family. He worked with us in our business. We worked with him because of the vision, because of the clarity of the vision. Today, this young man drives a Mercedes-Benz E-Class, does very well for himself. He's able to take care of himself, take care of his family, and live the good life. This is the power of sharing the dream. This is the power of living the good life. If you look at both of them on the screen, you will think they are not the same person, but guess what? They are the same. That is what happened because we said yes to this system. We said yes to this opportunity, and we pushed this opportunity like never before. These are some of our teammates right before we went rock climbing. These are some of our teammates when we went for a vacation to Philippines. These are some of our teammates, a larger group of people when we went on a vacation. This is what is possible because we said yes to this most powerful and amazing business we started in 2016. And we needed a vehicle to drive us to the future. The Own Your Life campaign had run its course, and now we needed a new vehicle to drive us to the future. We launched a new vehicle for the future. Our mission was to raise 50,000 monthly millionaires in the connected economy and to usher in the next generation world changers. We started thinking very, very big. Our vision was clear. Our vision for the new project was to raise the financially free people who will in turn raise other financially free people who will collectively use their resources and begin to impact the world positively. And with this in mind, we created the Labuena Vida, the biggest business group in Nigeria today and in this part of it. As of today, the Labuena Vida is over 1 million strong and counting. Over 1 million people in the Labuena Vida and counting. Countless members of our team, the Labuena Vida, earn ₦1 million in monthly income. Much more people earn in excess of 200,000 naira monthly. Our members now pay fees for children across the country and across so many other places in the world today. We have our members taking care of people. We run the Feed the Family project where we give food to families. We've done this in 2018. We fed 100 families. In 2019, we fed 5,000 families. In 2020, we fed 50,000 families. We went from there and we ran the Labuena Vida We Care project. In the Labuena Vida We Care project, we went into hospitals and took care of the hospital bills of thousands of Nigerians across the country. We didn't end there. We continue with the Labuena Vida Cares project, right? With the Labuena Vida Cares project, it was a fuel palliative where we went out and we gave fuel to people all around Nigeria, all across Nigeria. Give them free fuel in their cars so that they can fuel their cars and use that to generate funds to give themselves a better life. And we did this to taxis, to keke, to bikes, to a whole lot of people. We did this with them. This is because we are in the business of helping people to have it. When we launched the Labuena Vida, we packed full this beautiful event center, the Chida Event Center in Abuja. But today, no event center in Nigeria can take the crowd that comes with the Labuena Vida. Today, we have the most powerful system in network marketing business. Today, we have the most effective structure in network marketing business. Today, we have the most potent business process in network marketing. Today, Labuena Vida is the biggest business group in the whole of Africa. You want to be part of the Labuena Vida. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We have not even started. The Labuena Vida is here. We are here to dominate territories. We are here to take over the world. We are here to build business systems. We are here to raise people to become powerful, to raise people to become successful, to raise people to become the leaders that they are meant to be. Ladies and gentlemen, these are some of the global 8 leaders of the Labuena Vida, being led by Ambassador Michael Okoli, our visionary president. We are here to raise people who will in turn work with other people, who will in turn raise other financially free people and live the life and live the good life, allowing them to influence the world positively. The Labuena Vida is here for you. The Labuena Vida is here to help. We are one team made up of 8 nations, and we are champions. Ladies and gentlemen, the Labuena Vida is the most powerful and effective business group in Nigeria. Join the Labuena, and let us work with you. And together, we shall achieve great things. You are worthy of success. You are built for great. You are meant to be a success story. And we will help you to make that success story a possibility. The Labuena Vida is here to give you the good life. God bless you.